Ku ssaawa nga 8:30 ez'emisana asanduuko omubadde omubiri gw'omugenzi Stella Amoko ebadde emaze okutuuka ku kitebe ky'Essiga eddamuzi mu Kampala okwewuutula kkooti olw'enjawulo. Mu kkooti ekubiriziddwa omulamuzi Faith Munda. Omumyuka wa Ssaabalamuzi Richard Buteera ku lw'ekitongole ekiramuzi atenderezza obukozi, okwagala n'obuweereza omugenzi bw'abadde nabo mu kukola omulimu gwe n'okukola obutaweera mu kuweereza eggwanga.
Lady Justice Stella was the most dependable person, an administrator of the Supreme Court, who promoted harmony and collegiality. She exuded and exhibited admirable judicial temperament. Her death is a big blow to the judiciary family. She had never been involved in any disciplinary matter. She was thorough and delivered her judgments in time. When I joined the Supreme Court in 2017, I found a true friend and a colleague to work with. She professionally guided us who were new at the court, and we always looked up to her when we needed support. The judiciary extends special thanks to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, for ensuring that Justice Stella Amoko is accorded a state funeral.
Ssaabalamuzi Alfonso Owunyidolo mu bubaka bwe bwatisse omumyuka we Buteera asaasidde famire y'omugenzi, ekitongole ekiramuzi n'eggwanga okutwaliza awamu olw'okufiirwako omulamuzi Amoko. Gavumenti mu bubaka bwetisse Ssaabawolereza wa gavumenti Kiryowa Kiwanuka yeebazizza emirimu egikoleddwa omulamuzi era omugenzi Stella Amoko olw'obuweereza bwe eri eggwanga mu bulamu bwe.
Justice Arach did not serve the judiciary only. Justice Arach served 18 years in the Ministry of Justice, then served 26 years in the judiciary. So Justice Arach has had 44 years of service to our country. I can tell you without fear of contradiction that in the 26 years I have practiced, I have never had a story, a single story, of any impropriety on the part of Justice Arach. And for that, we salute you. Justice Arach joined the judiciary at the time. They had, I think, progressed from the 30,000 a little. I think they had managed to hit 100,000, but it was very low. And in our interactions later in life, she did tell me that she joined the judiciary because she wanted to serve. And we pray that all those who want to join the judiciary join to serve, because now you know the circumstances are slightly different. They're a bit more attractive. So you may attract more than you need. Those days, they used to attract people who just wanted to serve. They were not looking for pay, they just wanted to serve. So we pray that all of you who are here from the bar who would like to join the bench, you think about what Justice Arach did to serve her country, irrespective of what the pay was.
Dr. Flavian Zeija akwira abalamuzi b'ekkooti enkulu ayogedde ku mugenzi ng'abadde omuntu omwesimbu era omukozi abadde ateebalira.
I was a young advocate, so I appear before her, and I was supposed to appear with the counsel from Attorney General's chambers. And then the counsel from Attorney General's chambers appears. When he opened the door, it was like a bar had entered. So I think the previous night he had slept in a bar. I expected that she was going to lose her mind, because indeed she sat next to me. I wanted to shift, but I had no choice because there were two chairs next to each other. And then she looked at the gentleman and then said, "Counsel, you look very tired." In such a situation where you expected her to raise her voice, she didn't. And of course, she would, mentor as we make mistakes as young advocates. So as we celebrate her life and contributions, I also condole with her family, relatives, and friends, the judiciary, the people of West Nile, the nation, and East African region at large. Particularly, I condole with the ambassador, who more often appeared with her at our public functions, which was a very big attribute to Lady Justice. May her soul rest in eternal peace. We shall find you there.
Ambassador James Idule Amoko bawo omugenzi ayogedde ku mukyala we Stella Amoko ng'abadde omuntu omwesigwa omwesimbu era omuntu atalya nguzi. Kyokka yeebazizza bonna abaakoze ekisoboka okutaasa obulamu bwa mukyala we wadde nga Katonda bw'ati bwe yageze.
Stella was a very person who was very committed to work and duty. And she was workaholic. She worked 7 days a week at home and at work. A lady who was very understanding and full of empathy. Last but not least, a very, very incorruptible justice. She was indeed incorruptible, and she faced a lot of challenges because of this attribute. Honorable Lady Justice Stella Amoko, we love you for serving this country diligently. Thank you for having a heart for many. We pray that God, in His mercy, will open His loving arms and welcome you home. Last but not least, my family most heartily thank the head of state and the president of this country, President Kaguta Museveni. Thank you, everybody.
President wa Uganda Law Society Bernard Owundo atenderezza omugenzi ng'abadde omuntu omukozi ayagala buli omu wamu n'okuwa ekitiibwa buli muntu.
She spoke carefully and purposefully from the bench to parties that were appearing before her, taking time to understand the issues and mentoring in the process of doing so. Her humility perhaps consistently reminds us of Philippians 2:3-4, that you shall do nothing from rivalry or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others. My Lord, that is who she was. Her professional journey and progressive ascendancy from the Attorney General's chambers from 1979 through the East African Court of Justice, and finally 2013 to the Justice of the Supreme Court, reminds us not just on the values of patience and hard work, but the belief that we can all achieve our aspirations positively on those around us despite our challenges in life. We continue to offer our heartfelt condolences to Ambassador Amoko and the family, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, the Chief Justice and the entire judiciary family.
Ssentebe wakati yakavunaanyizibwa ku kitongole ekiramuzi mu ggwanga Benjamin Kabiyito naye awadde obubaka bwe obw'okukungubaga.
And had become a critical member and contributor to the business of the Commission, especially in the disciplinary proceedings where I experienced insight, determination and integrity to see judicial officers, errant judicial officers disciplined came through. It has been said she was incorruptible and she served with integrity. This came through during our disciplinary proceedings. So she helped greatly in the Commission coming to a just and fair decision in disciplinary cases. At a personal level, and Justice Arach Amoko found fish-loving enthusiasts at the Commission, as the migration from red meat to white meat took serious hold at the Commission. In the end, Justice Arach Amoko and the rest of us were able to demand better quality of fish and its preparation. Even at the judiciary, a number of judges benefited from the supply of high-quality dry fish through her contacts. I must make the connection because I asked her and she said she knew the vendors. She knew them and was trying to support their marketing of the fish through her contacts. So this shows the kind of person she was, reachable, relatable to everybody, and also helpful for others. The Commission would like to recognize that there is another lawyer in the family, Her Worship Amoko Patricia Muhumuza, who was recently appointed Deputy Registrar by the Commission on her own merit. Her Worship Patricia Amoko is one of the most dedicated judicial officers at her level and works with integrity. Where is Her Worship? Can she stand up? Yeah, that is our newly appointed Deputy Registrar.
Abalala beetabye ku mukolo guno boogedde ku mugenzi Omulamuzi Stella Amoko.
Totally incorruptible, very hardworking, always researching, correcting other colleagues. You write your judgment, you give it to her, you know she will give you what she thinks. Very stimulating debater. So we are all going to miss her.
We hope and pray that God will listen to our prayer, that really we have been punished. The evidence is on the table. We have been here several times and we don't want to come back. My Lord Deputy Chief Justice and colleagues, you'll agree with me that the foreign justice is an embodiment of so many attributes that if we stood here to list in the newspaper, on radio and everywhere, we would spend the whole of this afternoon listing. The list is endless. The judge of Supreme Court, but yet, if you met her on the road, you'd find her discussing with the lowest cadre in the judiciary, conversing with the office attendant in wherever she moved. That kind of humility.
We have been working with Honorable Justice Stella Amoko at the Supreme Court since 2015. She was appointed as Supreme Court Justice in 2013. At the time of her passing, she was the administrator of the court, assisting the Honorable the Chief Justice to manage the day-to-day activities of the court. She was well-grounded in the law and had mastered the judicature. She was a great support in ensuring that the rules were adhered to strictly in the interest of justice. Honorable Justice Stella Amoko was a member of the Judicial Service Commission representing the Judiciary Commission.
Omulamuzi Stella Amoko yasse ogw'enkomerero mu ddwaliro e Nakasero ku lw'omukaga lwa Ssabbiiti ewedde gye yaddusibwa oluvannyuma lw'okufuna obuzibu. Mu bbanga lya mwaka gumu ekitongole ekiramuzi kifiiriddwa abalamuzi basatu okuli omulamuzi Ruby Apio Aweli, omulamuzi Kenneth Kakulu kati n'omulamuzi Stella Amoko. Omulamuzi Stella Amoko eyaweereza ekitongole ekiramuzi okusukka emyaka 20 abadde asigazza omwaka gumu okuwummula okubeera omukozi w'ekitongole ekiramuzi. Nze Namammonde Deborah akusakidde bino.